Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Meal Solutions Monday. My name is Joni Rampolla, one of the registered licensed dietitians with Giant and Martin's. And today we're going to be making a tilapia recipe. And that is because this month's theme is our seafood inspiration. So let's talk for a minute about tilapia. Tilapia is an impressive source of protein. And I do want to say, I know those fish up there may not be tilapia. I found a picture that looked like cool fish. I don't know what kind of fish it is, but I'm calling it tilapia. So imagine with me, it's tilapia. But it's a rich source of protein with 26 grams of protein in only 128 calories and 3.5 ounces. Tilapia and all fish is nutrient dense. It's rich in niacin, vitamin B12, phosphorus, selenium, and potassium. So when we talk about fat, tilapia is a very lean source of protein, meaning it only has 3 grams of fat per serving. So as we know, fish is a great source of omega-3 fatty acids, and there are omega-3 fatty acids in tilapia, which is wonderful, but tilapia is a low-fat fish. So compared to salmon, which is a fatty fish, salmon has 10 times more omega-3 fatty acids than tilapia does, but it's still a source of omega-3 fatty acids, just it's very lean, low in fat, so not a great source. People love it because it's a very affordable fish, and the taste, it's very mild, it doesn't taste fishy, and it has a nice flaky texture. So if you're new to fish or don't like fish, tilapia is one that most people can like because it tastes like whatever you're cooking it in, the flavors that you bring to it. So tilapia is the 4th most eaten fish variety in the US. And most of the tilapia consumed globally is farm raised. That's just how it is. It's hard to find wild caught, and because consumption is high, it is a farmed fish. In the US, most of the tilapia available is imported from Asia and Latin America. So this is the recipe that we are making today: broiled tilapia with olives and peppers. And I love the pop of color. I love all the flavors, and like the peppers and olives and parsley is just as big as the fish. I love that. And this recipe earns 3 guiding stars. And I love when I find a recipe that earns 3 guiding stars because they're not all that common. So this is a better for you recipe. And if you look at how long it takes to prepare, start to finish, it's ready in like 15 minutes. So I love that it's a super quick, easy recipe. So I can have this done, since I did some of the prep work, like literally 5 minutes. But do want to say something about guiding stars in case you're not familiar. I know most of you are, but Guiding Stars is our nutrition navigation program that helps you quickly find foods that have the most nutritious value. So if you are in a store and you're looking for a product, you can see guiding stars on the shelf tag to the right of the price. So where you see your price, like the one here, one price tag, which most of them look like, you see the tiny little apple at top, and there could be 1, 2, or 3 stars in that row, or it can have the full symbol to the right of the price. So 1 star is good, 2 stars is better, 3 stars is the best nutrition value in that category of product, meaning you can't compare a 3-star meat with a 2-star cereal and say the meat is better. You have to stay in that category. So products earn guiding stars for having more vitamins, more minerals, more fiber, more whole grains, or more omega-3 fatty acids, because that's what your body wants more of, and less saturated fat, trans fat, added sodium, added sugar, or artificial color. So on our brand's recipe website where you can get there through either your Martin's website or your Giant website. When you click at the top on recipes, that'll take you to Savory. Savory does our recipe site, but they also evaluate the recipes to see if it earns a guiding star. So when you scroll down on a recipe to the nutrition information, you'll see there a star symbol if it earns one. Many do not. But this recipe today earns 3 guiding stars, which is awesome. So here's our recipe. We're going to use 4 tilapia fillets, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1/3 cup of Nature's Promise organic pitted green olives, 1/4 cup of fresh parsley, and that's chopped, 1 9-ounce package of tri-colored diced peppers. I actually bought my peppers whole and diced them myself. Save a couple pennies there, but hit the easy button and buy them already diced in the produce department on the wall. That's a great hack. And then 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And then here are our steps. We're going to arrange our oven rack 6 inches from the broiler. We're going to heat the broiler on high. We're going to arrange the tilapia on a foil-lined baking sheet, brush the fish with oil, season with salt and pepper, broil 6 to 8 minutes or until cooked through. I'm using a toaster oven, so I think it might cook a little bit quicker in that compressed little space. Meanwhile, you chop the olives and the parsley, add it to a small bowl with the peppers and the lemon juice, and season with salt and pepper. Then, when the fish is cooked, you take it out and you top the fish with your pepper mixture and serve it, and it is delicious. All right, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and we are going to get cooking. Excellent. Oh, let me just see. Love tilapia, but heard that I just lost it. It's not like fish. A lot. Yeah, there are a lot of varieties. Absolutely. I know comments go so fast, it's hard for me to keep up and see what's happening. Mild tasting. Didn't love tilapia. You'll be in for the olives with the peppers. I get it. But heard it's not a good source of fish because it's a bottom feeder. Don't like the salt and the olives. Yeah, you do this. If you don't want to use tilapia, you're welcome to use any kind of fish. It's just, this is an idea and it's 3 stars and I love it. All right. So here's my little sheet pan. And I am just coating that with putting my foil on top of that. And then I will just say, I love Nature's Promise brand frozen fish. It's a brand name that is very sustainably sourced fish, meaning they take care of the fish. They make sure you take care of the oceans around the fish. The food that they're fed is sustainable. They're just handled well. It's a brand that I like and trust, but it's frozen. And I was shopping last night and I was worried that it wouldn't be thawed out for today. So I went to the seafood counter and I bought these beautiful little fillets. And it's funny because I usually don't buy them from the seafood counter, but I did today. And there's no reason I don't. I like them frozen until I'm ready to use them typically. So I have 4 fillets here. I'm just going to get out 2. And they're just a nice size fillet. That's what tilapia looks like if you don't know. All right, let me wipe my hands there. All right, then it says to brush the fish with olive oil. And I just like to say this. Tiny on some bottles, you'll see either first cold pressed or first cold extracted. And I just like to explain what that means. So when they're making olive oil, they press the olives, right? That's first cold press, or different technology, same process, first cold extracted. So when that happens, you have olive oil, that extra virgin olive oil, and that olive oil is the most nutrient dense, meaning it has antioxidants, polyphenols, omega-3 fatty acids, things that are good for your body. And I know um, we don't use olive oil to get our antioxidants, right? There are other foods we get it from, but that is the first cold pressed. Then they take what I'll call that olive mash and they either heat it or chemically treat it to get more olive oil out of those olives. So if it doesn't say this first cold pressed, nothing's wrong with the other olive oil. It's all good, but first cold pressed is the most nutrient dense for olive oil. So just something to think about. I like to explain what that little word is on there. You can see that first cold extracted, and it's not just our brand, it's on a variety of brands, and it's the best for you, but it does make it also more expensive. So it's a trade-off. All olive oil is the right mix of fat that is good for your heart. So no matter which olive oil you buy, I think it's awesome for your heart, but just to know you're not really supposed to broil with olive oil. You can pan fry, not deep fry. You can roast. Um, Lots of great things with it. So I am going to take this olive oil, I'm going to pour a dabble on my fish. Put that down a little bit. Pour just a dabble there. Then I'm going to brush it. Have a little brush. Brush the fish with olive oil. And I might actually turn it over. Just make sure the bottom gets a little of that olive oil too. There we go. I'm going to wipe my hands again. Then season with salt and pepper. I just have, mine is Mediterranean sea salt. No reason why I chose that. It's just what I chose. Little bit of salt. Oh, you know what? Let's heat up my oven a while. A little bit of pepper. And again, I just have straight up plain black pepper. All right. And then we stick this in the broiler. That's what we do. And then I will answer any questions that are in there. Move the olive oil. All right, so that is in there and that cooks about 6 to 8 minutes. Red snappers, wonderful. All right. So now while that cooks, I'm going to do some tilapia trivia. And you can just put your answers in chat. Want to see if you'll play trivia with me. How much tilapia do Americans eat per year? Each American eat per year? A lot. 8 pounds, 3 pounds, 5 pounds, 10 pounds. It's actually just over 1 pound, which was surprising to me because they say it's the fourth most consumed fish and it's only over 1 pound, which might be 4 servings in a year. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. No multiple choice. Nope. I'm just throwing questions out there. Just want to see what you think. Yeah, I was like, that can't be right. We're supposed to be eating fish twice a week, but I guess we're not. That's the bottom line of that. All right. So I saw put an answer in chat to this question before I ever asked it. So tilapia is the fourth most eaten fish in the US. What do you think 1, 2, and 3 are? A lot of people don't like fish. Salmon, 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 tuna. Yes, yes, and yes. So they are 1, 2, and 3 are tuna is 1, salmon is 2. And I just want to see if anybody guessed 3, because I would have never guessed 3. And so far, nobody is guessing 3. And there's so much going on in chat. So it's Alaskan pollock is number 3. Who knew? That wouldn't have been my guess. Oh, somebody just said pollock. There you go. Trout. Yes. So I probably would have guessed flounder, but nope, it's tuna, salmon, Alaskan pollock, and number 4 is tilapia. All right, here's another trivia question for you. How many different species of tilapia are there? So, tilapia is the name of a species, not a specific fish. 8, 5, 1, 5, 2, 4, 4, 7, 6. All right, well, there's 100 species of fish in a variety of colors, but red and black tilapia are the most popular for food. So tilapia is not a single species. That name is over 100. Crazy, right? I didn't know that either. So I'm learning with you all about tilapia as we go on today. So how old is the farmed fish practice? And I do want to just comment about this because in my experience with Nature's Promise brand, and I did some work on when I first got hired, so not in a few years. I've been with the giant company for 9 years now. Woo, long time. But when I first started, I got put on this committee on seafood sustainability. So I understand all about the Nature's Promise brand, nothing else in there but seafood and Nature's Promise. And it's an amazing brand, how detailed it is and how much processes that they have to go through. But of the Nature's Promise brand, there are 2 fish that cannot be wild caught. One is tilapia and the other is barramundi. They are always farmed. So, having said that, we know that tilapia is a farmed fish. How old is the farmed fish practice? 35 years, 65 years, 20 years. Yeah, so tilapia farming are painted on ancient Egyptian tomb walls. So it goes back to ancient Egypt times. No year given, but a long, long time ago. Yes, interesting, interesting. And tilapia is set to become one of the most farmed seafood products in the 21st century. So, how long from birth to full grown does it take for tilapia fish? Birth to full grown. Egyptians were quite forward thinking. Absolutely. 1 month, 1 year, 6 months, 8 weeks, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year, 1 year, 2 months. Yep. So from birth to full grown is just 6 months. So it's a fish that has quick turnaround too, which is interesting. Do tilapia prefer fresh or salty water? Yes, they're a fast grower. Absolutely. Fresh or salty water? What do you think? Fresh, fresh, either fresh, 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 fresh. Yeah, so I bought my tilapia from the seafood counter and it said on it freshwater tilapia. But what I learned is they survive and thrive in both. They can be freshwater or salty water. They prefer warm, shallow water wherever that is. What's the salt content? So I saved the nutrition label of my fish package in case anybody asks me. So again, I bought it fresh. Fresh water, the sodium is 60 milligrams per 4-ounce cooked fish. Yeah, so let me peek at my fish, see how we're doing. Still looks okay. Perfect. How long do a general tilapia fish live? What's their lifespan in years? Look at that right off the bat. People are guessing it. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 1 year, 1 year. So it's 3 to 5 years. They live a long time for a fish, I think. 3 to 5, depending on how hungry people are. Absolutely. That's probably the best answer. I love that, Lorraine. That's great. All right. And then what's the main environmental concern with tilapia? Because people think it's something different, but it's actually overfishing. Overfishing is the main concern with tilapia. So we want them to live a little bit longer. Yes, yes, yes. So that was all the trivia I have today. Now, while my fish still has another minute, I'm going to mix the topping. So I have a bowl. I have a fancy bowl because it's clear and I wanted a clear bowl. So what we're going to do today is take our olives, and I have just, oops, figure out how to see the label. There we go. Just green pitted olives. And I already chopped them. And I'm going to put them in a bowl with my parsley. And I just bought a bunch of parsley in the store. I like the Italian parsley, so that's what I bought. Could be either. And I chopped that up. And I am just going to throw that in a bowl. And then the recipe called for buying your pre-cut tiny little dice tri-colored peppers. And I just bought 3 whole peppers and chopped them myself. And they're just so colorful and pretty. Since fish is white, you need some green and color. It just makes the dish really nice. I'm going to pour that in my bowl. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And while I could squeeze a fresh lemon, I'm just using my own little bottle of lemon juice here. And it's 2 tablespoons. And I think any fish with lemon juice makes it taste better. I'm a big lemon juice fan. All right, and that is our topping. And I'm just going to mix them together. If you want to add a little bit of salt and pepper to taste to this, you can. Just going to mix them up. The olive and the parsley all tossed in the lemon juice. And yes, the olives do add a little bit of salt, but to me that helps give it good flavor. Compared to all this, like the olives are almost lost in there. And that is ready. And I did not have a plate out, so pardon me. I'm going to just grab a little plate. Let's see if my fish is ready. I'm going to make it ready. How about that? We'll top it. And that's what my fish looks like. It could be a little bit browner, but that's okay. I'm taking it out a minute early. And then while it's beautiful, hot and steamy, I'm going to put some of this mixture on top, bigger than my fish. Right? Get your veggies. And that is what it looks like. What do you think of that? Looks good. Yes. Be something nice on a plate, right? Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for joining me today in our Meal Solutions Monday class. Learn a little bit about tilapia and a fun 3 guiding star recipe. Looks so good. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, quick, easy meal, super easy to put together. In just the right amount of time that we got to do some trivia. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm so glad you joined me. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, everybody.